What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Triple M back with another video. We are talking about the Istanbul versus Manchester United game and my predicted XI. Actually, it's not really a predicted XI. It's more the XI I would personally play if I was manager. So do hit that like button and do subscribe if you are new to the channel, and let's get into it. Now, as I discussed in my previous video, it's a worrying sign that Manchester United has played 3 different formations in the last 2 weeks. I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer needs to pick a formation and stick with it. He needs to pick a formation and stick with it. I think the biggest problems of Manchester United at the moment are, besides us changing formations all the time, our ball retention in the middle of the park when the onus is on us to attack and teams are pressing us up high, and just our lack of vision or philosophy whenever teams don't play the way we want them to play. Away from home, Manchester United has a magnificent record in the last 5 months. Magnificent record. But our home record is appalling since the beginning of this season. And I think it comes down to this. When teams are holding the ball and when teams are looking to play a high line up the field on the ball, it's very easy for us to get the ball and play the other way in transition and get down the other side of the field. But when we have the ball and the onus is on us to create something and teams don't give us the space to move the ball as quickly as we want to, we lack the ball retention. It almost feels like we're so used to playing a certain way that when other teams exploit our system, we don't know what else to do. And yes, that could come down to coaching. Yes, that could come down to management. But I saw this under Mourinho and Van Gaal as well. I saw this lack of consistency that everyone talks about under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, particularly at home. I saw it under Van Gaal and Mourinho. Obviously, it wasn't the same playing style. So me personally, I would like to see, number one, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to pick a formation. As you can see on my left, they have gone with the diamond. I think the fullbacks in this formation are absolutely vital. So I think Alex Telles has to start. Alex Telles has to start. Wan-Bissaka, it is what it is, man. Like, I'm not going to get mad if he starts. I just think that if Wan-Bissaka does start on that right-hand side, whoever starts ahead of him at the top of the diamond needs to lock down that right-hand side. It cannot be Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood is a magnificent striker, and I respect the boy a lot. But I think Martial should play on that right-hand side. I really do, because of his hold-up play and his ability to retain the ball in difficult areas. So I would go with a back four of Wan-Bissaka, Alex Telles, and then, when it comes to centre-backs, I would play Maguire and Tuanzebe, personally. De Gea in goal, obviously. And then in the midfield diamond, it's a tricky one. Scott McTominay is a squad-level player for Manchester United. He was never a player that should be starting consistently for Man United. He should be a backup to Nemanja Matic. When Nemanja Matic is struggling with fitness or form, he should be a player that comes in and does a job. So I've given my opinion on Scott McTominay already, fam. I think Matic should start in this game. I think, it's ironic how we played McTominay against Arsenal, but now we're going to rest him against Istanbul. It should be the other way around. Matic should start against Arsenal, and players like McTominay should be playing against Istanbul. But since McTominay played midweek and we need to establish some sort of consistency and confidence in this team, put Matic in. Next to Matic in the diamond, on the left-hand side, left central midfielder, Fred in the box-to-box role. Right-hand side, Van der Beek. I would play Van der Beek next to Fred in that diamond. And then at the top of the diamond, a lot of people want Bruno Fernandes to be dropped at the moment and rested, whatever. Some people don't think Bruno Fernandes is the most technical footballer. And whilst I do agree, Van der Beek and Pogba are better technical footballers than Bruno Fernandes, the work rate of Bruno Fernandes, the attitude of Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes doesn't need to concede a penalty to start working hard. From minute 1 to minute 90, he's working hard. He's running for the 50-50s. He's showing us as supporters that he cares and he's trying his best. Sometimes I feel like a lot of other players, and I'm not just talking about Paul Pogba, by the way, because there's been a lot of talk about Paul Pogba. Some of the other players in this dressing room, let's ignore Paul Pogba for a second. Some of the other players in this dressing room do not roll up their sleeves and work hard. If every player in this Manchester United team had the work ethic of a Bruno, of a Fred, of a McTominay, of an Eric Bailly, we'd be honestly, would be a much better team. So in the head of the diamond, I'd still put Bruno because I think he is one of the only leaders in that team. Just my personal opinion. And then at the front, I would put Rashford and Martial, or Greenwood and Martial, but Greenwood on the left-hand side, or potentially a chance to give Cavani some minutes as well. I would take that as well. You know, obviously in the formation sheet on my left, I'm going to go with Rashford because, you know, your boy is Rashford FC out here. But Martial next to him, of course, Martial has to start. He hasn't played in the Premier League in the last 3 games, so it is what it is, fam. That is the team I would go with. Now, usually for these kinds of videos, I tend to do a bit of research on the other team, you know, look up little scout reports of how they play and also check out their last 5 to 10 games of form. But honestly, I couldn't be asked with Istanbul. You know, I couldn't be asked, you know, and it's no disrespect to them, but they're a Turkish side. To be honest, before this Champions League season, I've never even, you know, I don't even remember seeing this team or hearing about them. So I think this should be an easy 3 points for Manchester United. But then again, it was supposed to be an easy 3 points against Arsenal, and we bottled that. So anything can happen in this game. In terms of score predictions, fam, I'm going to go with a 2-1 to Manchester United. It would be absolutely unacceptable if we lost this game. We need to continue our form in the Champions League, and we have a genuine chance to top the group. If we finish this group on top, it would be an absolutely magnificent start to the Champions League. So I think it's massive. It's massive. But anyways, it's been your boy Triple M. Hope you did enjoy that little rant. Leave a like on the video if you have forgotten, pardon me. And please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. We do make general football content, not just Manchester United. We are focusing on integrating other teams. It's very, very difficult because we make so much content as it is already and the general things happening in life. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you're having a good day or good evening whenever you're watching this. And let's hope we can pick up the 3 points, man. I'm still fuming after that Arsenal result. But we can only play the teams that's in front of us and we can only look ahead on what's to come. So yeah, hopefully we can get our season back on track. Peace out.